My brother from a Chinese mother, Green Chi. What's going on, man?
Hey, everyone. Well, I was going to say it's nice to be back, but and also nice, I don't know, to say goodbye to this show.
Hi and bye, right?
Hi and bye, yeah.
And on the other side of me, I got another studio collaborator, a pop music enthusiast, Beijing psychotherapist, holder of the Golden Mike Award, my man Liu Yan. What's up, man?
Hey, that's a very nice introduction right there. But I think my favorite part is still the fact that I am a pop music enthusiast. That's how I first started listening, and that's when I first said, I'm going to be on that show. And here we are.
And, man, it's been a pleasure. I'm sure that those of you listening out there who have heard Liu Yan on the show can attest to the fact that he is an enthusiast and a great addition to the show. And today we got to jump right into it because we do have 3 stars, and I got somebody that's really special, probably one of my top musicians of all time. And I don't want to drop anything that's going to spill it too soon, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave you guys with that, one of my top musicians of all time. So yeah, what about you guys? Who you guys got for us?
I think she's mostly known for her Chinese sentimental love ballads.
Okay.
At the same time, she's also got another phase, the main singer for a rock band. So, yeah, 2 different music styles.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess I could give a little bit more since you put it that way. My guy's a hip-hop artist, so, yeah.
Surprise.
Ooh, I love that. That's like all the stars have aligned because, first of all, my artist has more than one side. She is a hip-hop icon, and she's also very good at pop songs. So Rinchi mentioned his artist has 2 sides, so that's in accordance with mine. And then you also mentioned hip-hop artist. That's in accordance with mine.
Oh, wow. Perfect. Well, let's see if our listeners can figure out who we're hinting at throughout the show. But before we get started, as we always do, we want to drop our disclaimer that everything we find on the show is purely internet-based, and some of these facts could be outdated. So if there are any erroneous information, please reach out to us. We would love to hear from you.
Right, and help us improve our future programs.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's behind us. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the trivia. So my facts come from Boombeat, which is a U.S. hip-hop online authority, Elite Daily, and Wikipedia. So I'm just going to go right through this. This artist was born in Brooklyn, New York. A lot of stars are born in Brooklyn, New York. His mother was a postal worker, and his father was a jazz musician. Okay. In Arabic, his name means helper and protector.
His real name or his like a nickname for his music career?
No, that's his real name.
Okay.
He played the trumpet when he was about 6 years old, but according to this source, his father took it away for fear that it would disfigure his lips.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, during his childhood, his family relocated to a really, really rough area of New York, the borough of Queens. And this is where he met a neighbor and friend and later became a DJ. His name was Willie Graham. And this guy played him hip-hop records and pretty much piqued his interest in music. And I guess later on, this could be a really big clue for the fans out there. He later nicknamed his label after this guy because this was his good friend, but he ended up getting shot and killed in that same neighborhood. Just heads up for the listeners out there, this neighborhood, Queens or Queensbridge, is a really, really rough area. Over-police, a lot of gang activity, street pharmaceuticals, all kinds of stuff going on in these really, really rough areas. So yeah, let's keep it moving here. So with that in perspective, this artist was quite unruly in school, and he got suspended for, according to this source, he got suspended for assaulting a classmate with a pencil. Yeah, so he ended up dropping out of school during the 8th grade. So he didn't really even make it to high school. Oh, another quick clue here. As a youngster, he was nicknamed Kid Wave.
Kid Wave?
Yeah, and if I had to guess what the wave insinuated, I would think that it had something to do with the hairstyle. Because, you know, in the street, some of the brothers would wear a do-rag on their head, and when they would take it off, their hair would be kind of shaped like the ripples of a wave in the ocean. I'm not sure if you've seen it before, but
I was picturing due to maybe his ethnicity that his hair is naturally curly.
Yeah, that qualifies too. All right, let's keep it moving. Fact number 2, and this is according to Wikipedia. This artist met a producer named Large Professor, and this guy took him to studio sessions while Eric B. and Rakim was recording their iconic album, Let the Rhythm Hit 'Em. Not sure if you guys heard this album, but this is probably one of the most famous hip-hop albums of all time. Yeah, she's grinning over here. He's never heard it before. That's okay. That's one more service that this show provides. His debut album that I cannot really say at this time, released in the year 1994. All right, and this received universal acclaim and is often ranked as one of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time. All right, so just this, for listeners out there, East Coast album, probably one of the best of all time during this time frame. This is going to set off some sparks, some red flags. Mr. Neil's got this little grin on his face over here. He might even already know who I'm talking about. But we're going to keep it moving. Unfortunately, even though this album was critically acclaimed, it was so heavily bootlegged that the music manager claimed that they had found a garage with about 60,000 copies of fake albums out somewhere before it was released. So, and during this time, this was a big problem, where music was easy to just copy and steal.